Welcome to the call. Welcome to the live. Welcome, baby K. Good to see you guys. All right. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to give a few minutes. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Kill Mulatto. Back in November of 2024, we did very well in the network marketing, but the one thing we couldn't control was if a company changed their comp plan. And unfortunately, for the third time, I built three different companies pretty well, and the third time pretty much hit the trigger and said to myself, you know what? We're not gonna build this thing on rented space anymore. There's gotta be a better way to have a true ownership to what you build and what you do, right? So we went ahead and fold that stuff up because we lost the Facebook group, we lost the income, and it was time to make a change. And that's when we went digital marketing. Okay. But we had no experience, no tech skills whatsoever. Trust me. The only thing I knew how to do well was point, click, copy, paste, drag, and drop. That was my tech skills. Okay. Then we also had no following anymore because we lost that. So guess what? It all comes down to okay, how bad do you want to learn something? And that's where we came from November of 2024. And today, back in the six-figure arena, which now we're in position to help 12 other people to make the same six figures in the same time frame, which will allow us to make a seven figure. Is that pretty awesome or what? Right? So for those of you guys who just come in, you don't know me, go up here, go to the website here, get into our community, dig in, guys. For less than $2 a month, right? $20 a year. You do the year, you get to meet with me one-on-one. And guess what? We'll hash it out. We'll find out what is it you're doing. Is it converting? Is it working? And if it's not working, why is not working? And that's it. That's your gift to be with me by doing the annual when you go up here to this site. Okay. Those of you guys on YouTube, same thing. Okay. Let me go ahead and share my screen for you guys on YouTube. Hang on a second. Hold on. What just happened? Cancel. Okay, we need to save this. So those of you guys on YouTube, here we go. All right. Same thing here, okay? Just go to that site on the top, and guess what? That's exactly where it's at, okay? Hang on a sec. Oh boy. Making sure I can see the live so I can comment here on the YouTube. There we go. All right. So as I was saying, guys, welcome to the call, Big Mama. Welcome to the call, Soul. Welcome to the call, Mechanical. Welcome to the call, Darwash. Welcome to the call, Luis. Welcome to the call, Arliti. Welcome to the call, guys. Okay. So, what is our topic today? The word that we're focused on the entire year, guys. I suggest you do the same thing. Have a long conversation with your chat GPT and get clarity, right? What is the word that you're going to focus on this year in 2026? The word that chat gave me based on my knowledge of who I am and what I've been training my chat GPT to know about me. This year, the only thing we're focusing on is clarity. Okay. Why is that important? Well, guys, when there's no clarity, there's a lot of confusions, a lot of room for mistakes. And that's when people just come to a dead stop. They don't make decisions when there's no clarity, right? So guess what? Today, on that topic of clarity, one of the things I'm going to share with you was why. Why I decided to go digital marketing and what is it that I was looking for to know that this was a right fit. How many of you guys want to learn that, right? Drop a one in the chat, drop a me in the chat, right? Let me know. Let me know if that's you, right? Welcome to the call on YouTube. So let me know if that's you, okay? Because this is very important for me. This is dear to my heart. And we're going to be going deep on this, guys. We're going to go deep on this today. Today is Friday. It's Freedom Friday. So therefore, you need to clear directions on how to start your freedom, okay? This is exactly where I was right here, November of 2024, okay? And I'm going to tell you, I couldn't be blessed more than I have been the past 13 months because I didn't know they had such things existed, right? I didn't know you could have a complete stranger that you slowly earn their like, know, and trust, okay? And then they buy from you. And then you build new connections. And you know the best part of this, some of you guys can relate, right? Welcome to the call, Leah. Welcome to the call, Lara. Welcome to the call, Pretty. Welcome to the call, Darwash. Let me tell you, there's nothing better than not having to bother your friends and families. How many of you guys can relate to that, right? I was like, man, I don't have to bother my friends and families. I don't need a following. I don't need tech skills and I need no experience. And I can do this. I'm in. But there's a few things that I need to make sure are in place for me to know that it's the right fit, right? So I'm going to be covering that. Hang tight, okay? Right now, we're still letting people in this live, which is normal, okay? Hey, Ian, good to see you, buddy. You know what? I'm going to invite you as a guest, Ian, okay? I'm going to invite you as a guest. You've been very consistent. You've come on to my live literally like for the past, I've been doing this for 10 days now. You've been there at least 7 days. And I really appreciate you. And I know I got a chance to communicate on a direct message, right? Um, Welcome to the call, Sheikh Hassan. Welcome to the call, Aliyah and Lara. So, few things to be in place, okay? And I'm gonna touch really hard on these contents. Uh-oh. Let me go get some water. I'll be right back. Awesome. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right. So, welcome to the call, Sinmido. Welcome to the YouTube. All right. So, again, oh man, I'm so excited. I just can't tell you how excited I am this morning. When I knew exactly what I was going to share with you today, I was so excited. But what I want to share with you real quick, okay? I'm going to bring my board here. I'm going to bring my board. Can y'all see my board right here? Can everybody see my board? Right? You know what? Let me see. Here we go. All right. Let me fix this up. There we go. There we go. All right. So, clarity. What is the first thing, guy? First thing, okay, that I look for when coming into a community, number one, is obviously where to subscribe, right? So, where to subscribe over here, you go right up here, right? On the YouTube, you do the same thing. You go right up here, right? Listen, worst case scenario, you don't see a right fit, just cancel the subscription. Very simple. That's the way I looked at it, right? That's the way I look at things when I came into the community that taught me all of this, right? Because let me tell you something, that community is amazing. It gave me the skills, it gave me the wisdom, it's given me the mentorship on how we built this PPP community. I work directly with my mentor. She holds my hand. And literally, we don't make any decision until we collectively speak together and brainstorm together and be able to put this thing together. That's just totally amazing. I've never had that kind of support before. Okay. How many of you guys can relate? Welcome to the call, Belay. Welcome to the call, Iris. Welcome to the call, Sinmindo. Good to see you guys, man. This is unbelievable. Then on top of that, okay, I put this thing together and we start to meet some amazing people. As you guys heard a couple of days ago, one of our members who came on was Breezy. The transformation this gentleman received is undescribable. You would have to hear from him. Go back to a couple of our lives a couple of days ago, and I can tell you this. When you hear this gentleman speaking directly from the heart, that's the kind of things that keeps me and gets me up in the morning. This is what I live for. Thank you so much, Willow. This is amazing. This is amazing. Why? Let me tell you, most of you who may or may not know already, I'm a cancer survivor. I've been in remission now for 15 years. This community means everything to me. Why? This is like a calling for me. This is how I serve my brothers and sisters in Christ. And let me tell you something. The joy that I get doing so is undescribable. Because you know what? I am here to pour into you everything I wish I knew day one when I started. I had to pay for mentorship. I had to hire 3 different coaches to learn all the things that I teach inside of our community. Why? I'm the one who takes the bullet. I'm the one who takes the arrows first, right? So that I can pay it forward to my brothers and sisters to make sure that at little to nothing, they're able to do the same thing. And someone is giving them that opportunity, a chance to make it work. Just like someone gave me a chance to make it work. The only difference is I understand that you got to spend money to make money. That's why I went and hired 3 coaches. Do you have to do that? Absolutely not. Can you? Absolutely, if you want to. I can show you too. Either way. But you don't have to. Does that make sense? So, with that being said, number one, where to subscribe? Once again, go up here. Thank you for the gifts, big boss. Go up here, register, go over here on YouTube, do thing, register, and take a peek. Get clear direction. One thing I learned, when you put something together, it doesn't have to be perfect. Is the fact that you took action with good faith and good intention. And it can always innovate as you go. Oh my God. If anybody knows that, let me tell you. Okay. All right, my friend Ian. How you doing? I can't hear you.
Doing well, thanks.
Hey, I understand you're from Germany, right?
No, South Africa.
Oh, you're South Africa. Okay, very good. Very good. Good to have you, my friend. We have a large group in South Africa in our community.
Yep. It's quite big now.
Yes, we have very, very big. And we do a lot of interactions. In fact, I'm considering in 2026 to actually do a separate call just for South Africa, just to meet their times, because you guys are 7 hour difference. So
That's correct.
good to have you, my
That's
friend.
correct.
How's your digital marketing journey has been so far?
It's coming on. It's coming on.
How long have you been doing it?
7 months.
Oh, good, good. Where do you feel your weakness where you need help the most?
Oh, the videos. The videos.
Editing the videos?
Yep.
I see, I see. Well, you know what? That's what we do in our community, you know? That's why we have a lot of folks from South Africa that come here because there's no one that's really holding your hand to edit the videos. We do
Well,
that.
we got quite a few people that's knowledgeable. You know.
Knowledgeable is
So
great, but are they willing to hold your hand step by step to show you?
yep. No, we got them. There's quite a few of them.
Okay, good, good, because that's been the feedback that I've been getting from most of the people in our South African group, right? Is that they come to our community because of the way we serve them and the way we support them, okay? Especially when they come into our elite coaching group, okay? That's where the fastest transformation happens. We have a lady, her name is Madeline. You can look her up in our community, okay? When she came to us, she knew nothing about editing a video. Like her channel, her YouTube channel literally was so naked that it would be a crime to walk down the street. In a short 3 to 4 months, you go look at her channel right now, you would think now her YouTube channel has been in existence for years. And the amount of traction she's getting, the amount of leads she generates, and the amount of activity, now she's built a residual income through our community and still working on generating sales from the legacy side of things, right? But guess what? She still has income coming in. And that was the biggest thing is a lot of people wait for that first sale, but they don't have income coming in. Do you have to wait for that first sale and not have to have income? No, you can have income along the way of waiting for your first big sale. Does that make sense?
Yep, does. That's good.
Absolutely. So that's where the difference comes in, and that's where the rubber meets the road is the person going to teach you and squeeze every dollar out of you until you make your first sale? Or is the person going to provide you a vehicle to make income along the way as you make your first big sale? Which one is easier to swallow?
That's good one.
So that's where the difference come in. Because in our community, when you come to the premium tier, even if you come to the standard tier, you have 5 ways to earn. And when you come to our premium tier, you have 23 income streams. But then when you come to our VIP, our elite coaching, now you have over 68 income streams. So there's no excuse for you not to earn reoccurring income. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good. That's massive, eh?
Absolutely.
Massive.
That's why the average person in our community, right, when they come into our community, they earn anywhere from 500 to $1,000 reoccurring. Now, let me ask you this, Ian. Would an extra 500 US dollars in your rand in South Africa help you somewhere in your household?
Oh, definitely.
That
Definitely.
comes in every single month. Something that is predictable, right?
Yeah, that's right. That will be good.
Tell me what would 500 a month US dollars come in your household? What could that do for a family in South Africa?
Oh, massive. Great help. Definitely.
Can you be more detailed so that people can hear? Because let me tell you, I love my South African people, okay? Because there's nobody else And it's the same for any third world country. I have a big group in the Philippines. I have a big group in Korea, in Japan, and Australia. And then now we're starting to grow in the UK. But guess what? The mentality of a third world country person is completely different than the mentality of a person in America. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because the dollar exchange is different. So you see, let's say you make $250 a month US. In South Africa, that can do a lot of things for the average family. But in America,
Definitely.
it might be a couple good dinners.
Mhm.
Going out to eat.
Just
You know,
yeah,
but in South Africa, it's a lot more, right?
oh yeah, definitely. Just taking out it's 16 rand for South Africa. It's 16 rand 13 cents, so it's about 4,000 rand in rands for us.
And in some household, that could be the rent, right?
Oh, definitely. No, definitely. That's the rent a month, paying the water and lights. Um, that's more or less water and lights, and yes, rent definitely in the lower area.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
quite a lot.
Welcome to the
Yes.
call, Elzane. Welcome to the call, Michelet. Welcome to the call, Kevin. Guys, you guys are hearing from Ian. Ian is one of our very loyal followers who's been following me for quite some time now. Okay? Because I've only been doing this live thing for 10 days, right? And tomorrow will be my official 2 weeks, right? So,
Great.
what do you get out of this? Why do you follow me, Ian?
Just interest and see what's happening all over the world. It's great, and any information or any support or any information that you hear, it can be supportive to everybody, and just learning how the people all over is getting resolved, financially helped, and getting support there. That's great, man.
Very good. Well, you know what? So far, we know how to subscribe, but let me share with you guys a little bit, okay? The first thing is, where do I start? Do you agree that sometimes when you get into a community, it's hard to find out exactly where you start, right?
Oh, well, I think we're a little bit organized on our side.
Very good.
Everything
So,
is set up very nicely.
yep. And like, I'm gonna flip my camera here. So when you go inside of our community, right, you guys can see on the screen, you're gonna see the start here button. It's about as big as day. If you can't see this, guys, um, there's not really a whole lot I can do, but it's more kind of like a vision problem. Does that make sense? So when you come here, this is what our community looks like when you come in, right? This is where the start here button comes in, right? Same thing over here, guys. When you come in on YouTube, it's the same thing. You come in, you got the start here button. Okay? So when you got the start here button, this is what you have access to. It has to be very, very clear. Okay? The second thing I need to know, right, is when I click in start here, right? When I click on start here, I need to know, okay? Hang on a second. I need to know exactly, okay, where's the community's heart at? Where's the community's focus at? Will my voice be heard? This is so important because sometimes you got these large communities and they're so large that they forgot that you need to hear the people in the community, right? You want their voice to be heard. They want to know that they are going to be served. They want to know that they have a safe community. This is so important, guys. When it comes to subscribing to a community, you need to know that from the front in, not after you're deep into it. Okay? And thirdly, you need to know, right, why it will work for you. What took me from 0 to 112,000 US dollars in my first year, right? What made that possible? And is this something that I can do? Those are kind of things I needed to know. Now, you go to our bigger community, which is my parent community, right? There's over 1 million wins. Guys, this is happening for tens of thousands of people. When I came into the bigger community, it was only 40,000 people. In 13 months, they grew to almost 59,000 people. That's almost 19,000 people in 13 months. Is that a pretty good growth, Ian?
Excellent. Very good. Very good.
And they're still producing many, many six-figure earners like me. I was number 126, 127, 128, and now we got 129 getting ready to pop out. Pretty amazing, guys. For a community that's only been around for a little bit over 3 years. Unheard of. Let me ask you this. Before digital marketing, Ian, what were you doing?
Oh, me. I was in the construction business.
I see. How hard is the construction business?
Well, it depends on in which direction are you going in that in there, you know. But it's you've got people and you've got to pay them and you've got to look after them and you've got expenses. Yeah, we don't have expenses. We don't have people to pay. You know, it's an excellent program, man.
Absolutely. Hey, my sister Regina. Regina, good to see you. Oh my goodness. Good to see you. All right. Welcome to the call, Michelet. Welcome to the call, Kevin, Ceylon, Izane. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. But let me tell you guys, this is unbelievable, right? When you come into our community, we want to make sure that you understand these 3 things. In return, what do? We give you our ebook, which is $147 value. We give that to you immediately when you come into our community. Now, once you understand these 3 things, we're going to give you $1,500 in value as our gift. We're going to give you the ins and out of the digital marketer's journey. What is it that you need to know? What is it that you need to expect as a digital marketer from day one? Remember, I told you the reason why we designed this community is for you to have everything I wish I knew on day one when I started. So I don't want you to have to go back 12 months to learn all this. What we're going to do is help you condense 12 months into 60 minutes. Does that make sense, Ian?
Yep.
That was, I'm sure you could find some better things to do with 11 months, right?
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So we basically condense the time to save you time so you can get results quicker. And it's really, really important, right? Welcome to the call, Evangelist. She's also very consistent. She has been following me for quite some time. It's pretty awesome. It's really good to see the loyal followers, you know? So, do you do any lives yet, Ian?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
No,
all right.
not yet.
Have you gotten your website set up already?
All those things have been done.
Okay.
Now,
Good.
we work basically through Skool, and everything is set up very nicely in the same way as well as yours. It's very well done, and we've made our into our language as well. You know, in Afrikaans, and that is set up also very, very nice. Excellent. Very well done.
Very good. Very good. It's good to know that. It's good to know that, you know, because these things that I'm sharing with you guys is non-negotiables. Okay? It is non-negotiables. Okay, why is it non-negotiables? Because For me, I have to know that my heart is going to go in the right direction. You see? So this is really important that we see these things because this is important. You see? Like for those of you guys on YouTube here, um let me stop sharing my screen so you can kind of see me, and let me take off the background so you can see what I have on my board. All right, so now you can see my board, right? Very good. So guess what, guys? This is so important, right? This is so important that you follow these things as non-negotiable, no matter what community you look at. Okay? Why this is important? Because it will help you sleep better at night. What do you think, Ian?
Definitely.
You have a family, Ian?
Yeah, yeah.
Kids?
I got two son and a daughter.
Okay. What kind of
So,
age range?
40 and 38.
Wow, wow. So you're a pretty young guy, huh?
I'm only 70.
So you're a wise guy.
Definitely. I'm trying to be, trying.
That's awesome. So are you retired now?
Yes, I'm retired, but I got to look after my pension. So we got to do some extra. And that's why this program is helping, you know?
That's
And
right.
you just got to be constant.
You mean consistent, right? Consistent?
Consistent. Sorry, my tongue is locked up. The consistency, and just go on and don't give up. Huh?
That's
Don't
right.
give up.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
You know, you only lose when you give up. Nobody wins giving up, right? And
Definitely,
you know,
definitely.
with the time you spend, with the investment you put in, you owe to your family to get a return on your investment, right?
Yep, definitely, definitely.
Is your wife retired too?
No, she's also still working.
Oh, okay, okay. What kind of work does she do, if you don't mind me asking?
She's in the insurance business.
Oh, so that's pretty big in South Africa too, huh? Thank you for the gifts. Awesome, awesome. Very good, buddy. Well, listen, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure meeting you, right?
Yep, it's a pleasure. It's nice seeing you and talking to you.
Oh,
I didn't
absolutely.
expect the voice and the microphone is on.
Well, let me tell you something, Ian. One thing you'll learn about me, I am an unpredictable person. Okay? I
See
believe
so.
in hearing people's voice. I believe in getting people to understand, wow, this is real. This is not a robot. This is not an AI. This is a real deal. Does that make sense?
That's the right way to go.
Awesome. Well,
That's
listen,
the
it
right
was a
way.
pleasure meeting you, buddy. Okay?
It's a pleasure, man.
All right. I'm going to return you back to your family. Okay? All right.
Thanks, Kim. All the best for you, huh?
Right.
Thanks. Nice meeting.
So guess what, guys? It's awesome. Okay? Let me tell you. Let me see if I can invite my sister Regina. Oh my goodness. So let me tell you guys, this is so important that you guys practice this. It'll give you a peace of mind. It'll give you a clarity and a clear conscience to know that when you do something, you're going somewhere. Does that make sense? And that is so important. Okay, it's so important because for me, I learned that you got to understand how to lie, cheat, and steal in the Christian way. Okay, I know if a non-Christian, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? That sounds horrible, right? But guess what? Let me kind of break that down for you. Okay, when you lie down, let me go ahead and bring my board here. Okay, okay, let me do my board. Okay, so number one, we're gonna go down towards the bottom. Okay, So number one, okay, when you lie down at night, you need to make sure that you go back and recap your day. You feel good about everything you did that day. That means your conscience is clear, right? So when I lie down at night, I don't want to be thinking, I wish I could have done this better. I wish I could have changed this. No. If you continue making the right decisions and you continue thinking twice before you decide, you lie down with a clear conscience every single day. Okay, that's number one. Number two, okay, you need to cheat something out of your schedule. Okay? If your schedule is so predictable every single day and you're not taking something away to gain, like I give you an example. Okay? If I don't take a little bit of time of my family to spend with you, like this our life, how is my life going to change for my family? So something has to give, right? But you have to have structure. Not only you have to have structure, right? You need to understand, okay? If you don't change, nothing is going to change. No pain, no gain, right? So guess what? You decide. Nobody can decide for you. You decide. So number one, lie down at night, clear conscience. No buyer's remorse. Cheat something in your schedule and do it consistently, and you will get a return to give back to your family. We did that for 13 months, guys. And for 13 months, I've been able to get my time back. And now I only have to work 2.5 hours a day for my income producing activities. And I do an extra 1 hour for my community. And guess what I do the rest of the day? I spend it with my mom, with my wife, with my kids. I get the chance to go and see them. Yesterday, I was able to help my mom fix her car, right? And I didn't have to call out of work. I didn't have to tell a boss, can I get off? You know how good that is? Being able to take my business with me, pause it if I need to, and still take care of the loved ones. I'm a full-time caregiver for my mom, okay? My mom is turning 84, still driving, great health. My mom does 50 laps a day every morning on the pool at the YMCA. She swims like a fish, but that's what keeps her blood going. Amazing. And I want to tell you this, some of you guys can relate. My mom treats me like I am 18. She says, no matter how old you are, you're still my son. How many of you guys can relate to that? Right? She still comes here, cook me food, leave it in the freezer, leave it in the fridge, just as if I was single. Can you believe that, guys? It's amazing. She only got two sons, me and my brother. My brother is 15 minutes away from me, but the difference is my brother has a son who's my nephew, and that's the only grandchild right now that is under 18 in our family. So my mom therefore spends a lot of time because she loves her grandchildren. All my kids are grown. You know, they come and see us whenever they want, and we drop everything when they come see us. And we kind of like it the way they do it because they usually come in by surprise. They never announce it ahead of time. So that's pretty awesome. Welcome to the call, Joy Giver. Welcome to the call, Dior. Welcome to the call, Brown. Welcome to the call, Miranda and Clayton. Awesome, awesome. I wish Ranjana was able to come on. I tried to send her an invite. She's also an amazing lady from Germany, and she's doing some amazing things inside of this space. We're pretty excited about what she does. I get a chance to see her on several different communities in the online space, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, so with that being said, guys, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. I try to respect your time, but number three, guys, number three is so important. Okay, we're gonna put a seal on this. Okay, when you go to number three, guys, I'm gonna turn here. Okay, number three is steal. Okay, now what are we stealing here? Knowledge. Okay, if you got something out of what I shared with you today, what I expect you to do is take ownership. Okay, take what you learned and go teach it to someone else. Take ownership. That's what we mean by lie, cheat, and steal, right? I give you permission to take anything that I share with you from my experience to go teach it to another soul. As a Christian, that is your duty for doing good deeds for others. Does that make sense? Every day, I make sure I do good deeds every single day. And I hope y'all can relate to me, okay? Because this is really important that we practice these tips that I just shared with you, right? This is so important. This is what has gotten me to be where I am today, is because I religiously practice these strategies that are not theory. It's your job to turn it into real experience. Most of you guys who follow me, you know, I don't believe in theory. I will never practice theory, nor will I start. The only thing that I will ever teach is something that I've done myself, and I will never ask you to do something I'm not willing to do. Okay? Again, before we end up here, go to our community, ppp-learn.com, right? For you guys on YouTube, look up right here, okay? ppp-learn.com on the top, right? This is where it all begins, guys. This is where it all begins. And all you do is go to the start button when you get into our community, right? And that's where you're going to be able to know. Number one, where do I start? Number two, right? Where's the community's heart and focus on? And number three, why will it work for me? You answer these questions as you go through the community. You answer these questions as you move along in your journey. And that's when your foundation will start being great because you have a clear conscience, and you're able to focus and do something good for your family where you're able to know that you're going to get a return on your investment. Does that make sense, guys? So I hope this helps you. I hope this resonate with you. And I hope that all of this right here, because tomorrow, what I'm going to share with you, not only is going to move you, but tomorrow is Saturday. And I like to look at Saturday as the day that helps you make big decisions. But what I share with you tomorrow, not only is it going to move you, but tomorrow, I promise you, you will see the value of what it is that we do here in this community. Why? I'm going to bring on a special guest. And I'm going to have this guest speak to you from the heart. Okay? She just did an amazing review in several communities, okay, about her experience with our community. And guess what, guys? You're going to have to come tomorrow to find out who that is and what she did. Ha ha. So I'm going to close this out. Make sure you come and see us right here, ppp-learn.com. Come right in. Boom. If you don't have a Skool profile, create a quick Skool profile. Come on right in. And then when you come up here, you two guys, right? Boom. ppp-learn.com, right? That is where you're going to go. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end it here. I will see you tomorrow with our special guest speaker, okay?